Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Coronavirus Facts First for the evening of Friday, March 27th. President Trump signed the $2 trillion coronavirus relief bill this afternoon that will help people and businesses financially. It includes a cash payment of up to $1,200 for most working Americans and $500 for each child. Unemployment insurance for an additional 13 weeks. It boosts the benefits by $600 for up to 4 months. More than $130 billion for the nation's health care providers and nearly $400 billion for small businesses to keep workers on the payroll. Another $500 billion in loans for major industries like the airlines. Schools will stay closed in New York until at least April 15th, could be longer, that according to Governor Cuomo. Plus, the new COVID-19 numbers are in from our area. We're still seeing a rise. The new COVID numbers, by the way, we are up to 166 confirmed cases in Monroe County. 33 people are in the hospital. 423 are under quarantine. Across our area now, 9 in Wayne County. Those are confirmed cases. 7 in Livingston, 18 in Ontario. Numbers across the state, those are going up as well. Not as fast, though, as they were a few days ago. That said, New York still by far the epicenter of the COVID-19 outbreak in the country. 45,000 cases in the state, more than 500 deaths to report. That's more than 3 times what we're seeing in any other state. More than 6,000 are in the hospital. That's up from 1,000 from yesterday. One of the biggest concerns for Governor Cuomo right now, ventilators.
I hope we don't need 30,000 ventilators. I hope some natural weather change happens overnight and kills the virus globally. That's what I hope. But that's my hope. That's my emotion. That's my thought. The numbers say you may need 30,000.
Rochester's mayor is taking some drastic steps to enforce social distancing outside. She signed an emergency order today. She closed all city playgrounds along with city basketball courts, outside exercise equipment, and athletic fields. They'll be taking down all the rims, by the way, in those basketball courts. Mayor Warren says she's very concerned about what she's been seeing, people outside not getting the message.
People think that because the numbers aren't in the thousands that it's not going to impact them. That's not true. We're asking you to be good stewards, to understand that the message that has come down from every level of government is that this is a very serious virus.
Police will not be arresting anyone or issuing fines, but they will tell you to break up if you're in groups. To read the full emergency order, head to our website at rochesterfirst.com, which you're on, of course, because you're watching this. Today, Monroe County officials and local hospital systems announced their 4-part surge plan. This is in response to Governor Cuomo's requirement that all hospitals increase capacity by 50% with a goal of 100%. Using this plan, beds at Rochester General Hospital would increase by 109% and URMC would see an increase of 103%. To put those numbers into perspective, right now there are roughly around 2,000 ICU beds. The plan is to bring that up to a little more than 4,000 beds.
We believe phase 1 and phase 2, we have the staff and the equipment and the supplies to manage. Once we get into phase 3, and that's when we start moving into alternate areas, that's where it's going to be much more challenging in terms of getting additional equipment such as beds, infusion pumps, monitors, because we will be then using space that is not traditionally used for healthcare.
The extent to which we succeed as a community with social distancing, all of the measures that we put into place will determine if and when we even need to go to phase 2.
Meanwhile, Rochester's Latina elders are going door to door, making sure seniors are doing okay. They're bringing bags full of food and other things they'll need. On the bags, it says, "We have not forgotten about you," and "Keep hope," and "Keep the faith." All of that in Spanish. The bags are being handed out by Doña Belen and her sister Irma.
To bring food to elderly people that they live by themselves. Most of them live by themselves, and most of them, they don't have the chance, or they don't have any way to go to the grocery stores. And I know that the way we give the love that God gave us.
Everything was donated by the Hispanic Center for Seniors off of North Clinton Avenue in Rochester. As always, keep it right here on RochesterFirst.com for Facebook and Twitter for news as it happens. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a safe evening.